Hello, I'm Steve Pearson from WonDerBrew, and I want to explain a little trick that we've been testing. It's basically in the first stage of fermenting. You want to have a lot of oxygen in the wort, and that's generally so the yeast can multiply. And Chris White, in his book on yeast, recommends at least 8 to 10 parts per million of oxygen, but he also says that typically by shaking the container you can't really get much past 5. But New Belgium Brewing Company in Colorado did an experiment where they used olive oil in place of oxygen and had pretty good results. So I spoke to the people at White Labs and asked them about using olive oil in addition to shaking and what they thought about that, and they were pretty positive. So we're doing a number of experiments side by side with batches with and without olive oil to see the effects, and so far it looks like the olive oil is having a positive effect. But basically all you're using is a very little amount of olive oil, a small nail or a pin or a toothpick, dip it in the olive oil, and then swirl it in your wort before you close the WonDerBrew container up. And you're going to close everything up and shake it just like we normally would. And so far we've been pretty happy with the results, and I think it is making a positive contribution. And with this little amount of olive oil, we haven't been affecting the head retention. We see virtually no difference in head retention in batches with and without olive oil, and that's really the only downside. So that's one little tip that we're using, and we're going to continue to test this and see what we think, and then we'll report back to White Labs and let them know what we see. Thank you.